Testing. All right. Loki and I are going for a walk. Our routine. But we're going to go down to the pond. I forgot to bring him I forgot to bring a chair. And I forgot to bring him his blanket. So we're not going to be able to sit there very long because of ticks and other creatures. Do you want to go over here? Here, go over here for a minute. Come on over here. Come on over here. You ready? Let's walk. Yeah, so it's been a while since Loki and I have gone for a walk and put it on video. I'm messing with this. I got a wireless microphone, DJI Mic Mini, talking to right now. Once we get to the pond, I may set up the tripod and use the shotgun microphone. We'll see, just to try some different things. We're gonna go to that pond with mats and with a mat, something to sit on, a chair and a mat, so we can hang out down there and talk to you all from down there, tell you stories. Got to try something new. Just go sit in front of the water. So I'll turn this off until we get there. So we're coming up on my favorite trees at the beginning of fall. This line of trees turn fiery. Oh, I just stepped in a hole. Loki's pulling me so hard. But yeah, these trees turn fiery red up here. They don't lose their leaves before they get red like that. Red on top, then orange, then yellow, then a little bit of green at the bottom. Such a good mix. Hang on, buddy, I gotta clean your mess up. All right, let's pause. We got a mess. Mess on aisle 1. But as you can see, some of these leaves, there we go, let's get everything. Some of these leaves, oh shoot, got my poop bag in the way. Some of these leaves are fiery red. I don't know if that's picking up the color or not, but a lot of them have already blown off. Right, Loki? So here we are. He's done making his mess. We're going to continue walking down to the pond. I was going to tell you all about the pig on the lamb, you know? Pig on the lamb. The fugitive pig trolling our neighborhood. But that was going to be my next video, but this one's going to supersede that one. I still haven't been motivated enough to sit in front of the camera in the studio and talk about it, so I'll get around to it. It's still a fun story. So today is our adventure to the pond. That's what we're gonna do, right, Loki? Let me see. There he is. There he is. He's a good boy. We'll see you at the pond. Well, here we are, several minutes later. I think it took us about 10 minutes to get down here with all his stops. But here we are. I'm going to show you around the very small pond. But I've seen people fishing here. But I've never seen any large enough fish you'd even want to bother with. I've never seen anything bigger than a large minnow. I've not seen any kind of bluegill or trout-sized fish or anything. So, who knows? I don't know what they're catching. Probably nothing. All right, let's see what we got here. There's Loki, and it's just a little reservoir. man-made dugout reservoir that a lot of people hang out here practicing, probably just practicing casting or whatever, because the only thing I've seen in here, like I said, is very small fish and turtles. Lots of tortoise. Right, Loki? You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, you're acting like you're tired already. You tired already? Huh? Let's walk over here for a minute. Trying to keep it level and steady, and he's pulling on me. It's almost impossible to do. Let me set this stuff up over here so I can take a picture of it with the iPhone. Okay. Now the phone. So that's our setup today. This is our setup today. And it's a little bit dark. Hang on. I mean, a little bright. You really won't stay away from the water, but you're not getting in that water, buddy. So this is our setup. DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, and I've got the what do you call it, shotgun mics hooked up to it. I got a little rig set up there, but I don't want to use that today. Let's see if I can get this darken up a little. There we go. So that's what we got, and I'm going to continue using the wireless mic, because I don't want to mess with hooking that up and testing it, and it's a little windy out here, and I didn't bring the wind sock. I just brought the regular, what do you call it, pop filter. So you want to go on back already? Dude. Let me put this camera and stuff away. Let me retract the legs on the tripod. I want to use the short version. What we were doing. Yeah, y'all are getting probably dizzy from me putting this stuff away. Okay. Probably cut all that out, because that's got to be annoying. And that was our trip today. We're going to head back to the house. It's going to take a little while. See if I can figure out what to talk to you guys about, other than delving into that video I had planned for today. Finish up and post, but I'm not going to post it. And I got to get him out of these weeds. It's warm enough now that the ticks are probably back out. Just say no to ticks. Tighten this up so it doesn't keep moving around. Come on, buddy. Let's keep walking. Come on, look this way. This way. It's a beautiful day. Very beautiful day. A little bit warmer than I needed for the jacket I'm wearing, because it had been colder past several days. And I thought since it got down into the 30s last night, it'd still be cold, but no. It's already well into the 70s, I'm sure. Low 70s anyhow. And that's fine, that's cool, but not for what I'm wearing. We'll go across the street in just a minute, buddy. As soon as everybody goes by, we'll cross the street. Come on. Come on. All right, yeah. Loki's very interested in the motorcycle. One of these days, I'll get us one and get you a side cart to ride around with me in. I was going to get a friend's Harley, but I just couldn't bring myself to having a debt. Another debt. I worked so hard to get out of debt. Now everybody wants to accumulate them again. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a pan of the whole area. There's the trees. Can't really see the colors as well right now. Like I said, it's a beautiful day. Loki's sure enjoying it, pulling me. Okay, now we swing around again super fast. Activate everybody's vertigo. Come on, buddy. Let's head back to the house. And let's turn this camera off unless we specifically think of a good topic. I mean, there's a lot of news you could talk about, but I try to keep the politics off my videos. Sometimes I just can't help it, but I would say 95% of the videos have zero comment on any kind of politics. I've always told you guys before, I don't really have a niche. It's just really whatever I think of, or if I thought of something that I want to talk about before I left, and then just kind of wing it. But I wasn't really thinking of anything other than getting Loki ready for his walk, because he was just too excited and just nagging me in dog language. All right, we'll talk to you as soon as I think of something, or we're heading down our last leg of our walk. Well, we crossed back over to the other side of the street because Loki was getting overheated. He didn't like that. He wanted to be in the shade. So that's where we are, walking the rest of the way to our street. And I was thinking, I need somewhere to carry this tripod. And I could strap it to the back, but I want to have some easier access to it than having to take my backpack off. So I'm thinking of some sort of scabbard. Is that what you call it? I may even have a little bag for a small folding chair that I could modify and use to slide this in and out of, so that I could keep it at my hip and I could just draw it like a sword when I need to use it. Yeah, that's my thing, edged weapons. So why not pack my camera equipment the same way? Could have the clip-on for my DSLR on my right hip, and my scabbard for this tripod on my left hip. I'd be set, not having to completely take everything apart just to get to it. We didn't do the last leg home. We made it all the way to the porch. View of the yard. I just planted seeds in they about 3 weeks ago, and they're already growing. The yard's gonna look great in the spring for a change. It's been years since it looked really any good. And then we've got Loki happy to be home, and we power washed the whole house yesterday. Busy day. All right, well, like and subscribe. That's what they say to ask you to do 3 times. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Like. Watch the entire video. Comment, leave a comment. And we'll be back with you hopefully with the pig on the lamb story. Well, okay, it's probably gonna be too bright because I had a little bit of a almost bad news because Loki knocked over the camera. I landed on it face forward, lens first, but luckily I had this ND filter on it. If I didn't have the ND filter, it would have been a disaster. So time to order a new filter. All right, folks, exit 61 out for real. Well, we're gonna see how this windsock works because it's plenty windy out here. Come on, buddy. I didn't get my video out yesterday. I'm really derelict in my duties. But so we're on our walk a second day. This will be short just because we already got the video that we're going to produce. We got 2 of them, so I'm not going to do much right now other than just tell you I'm late. I'm going to add this to the end. Yesterday I almost broke this camera. Loki decided to back into the tripod, and of course its top was top heavy on that tripod, came crashing over onto the lens. The only saving grace, this could have been an expensive catastrophe, is that I had a filter on that. Always have a filter on your lens. I do that. Oh, well, we're pooping over here, aren't we? Oh, well. Okay, so everybody poops. Anyway, gotta clean that up. And I forgot the little bag, so we'll have to use a big bag. Again? Oh, you got something stuck to you. Oh, God. Hang on. No, stay there, buddy. Go. Edit this stuff out. Okay, hang on. Let me pick this up. Oh. All right, let's go. Okay, you won't get the unedited version of my dog taking a dump. Anyway, like I was saying, shit. Okay, you wait here. Good morning. What do I got? What do I got here? What do I got here? Be good. You understand beeps? You got a little one on the front of you today. Oh, wow. Come on, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Come on. Come on. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. You're gonna. Well, you're busy today. Come on. All right, so I got way too much footage of Loki doing his business heads coming out. Usually I let all the little rough mistakes stay in. Yeah, come on. Usually I just let things happen as they occur and just post it. But this is one too many. Well, anyway, I am testing the wireless DJI Mini Mic Mini, that's what it is, in the wind with the little windsock on the little tiny microphone. You know those Squishers candies? They're sort of look like a gum, but on the inside they have a juice. That's about the size of this microphone. Maybe just a hair bigger, but it's pretty much reminds me of that, or a very small caramel-filled chocolate from a box of chocolates, square one. That's about the size of it. It's small. Not micro, but it's definitely small. It's a very good microphone. I love the way it sounds, and it's really sensitive. Probably even with this, well, it is, even with this windsock on it, this dead cat. It's so funny to call this a windsock because it's just a small piece of material, fuzzy material that fits over the top of this already small microphone. Cute. So anyway, that was my whole intent. What are you doing, buddy? Stay in front of us, because nobody wants to hear my voice without seeing you. So, what was I going to say? So my whole intention was to test the microphone, come out and tell you I will have the video up today, one I intended for yesterday, and then tomorrow I'll maybe put up the renegade pig. We'll see. The pig on the lamb. All right. Enough of that business. That's the end of the video from yesterday. Exit 61 out again. Oh, I remember now that I'm on here again, and I'm supposed to ask a million times. You're supposed to ask it 3 times. Is for you to subscribe, like, comment, and most important are comments. Thumbs up or down, doesn't really matter. And watching the whole video. That's what helps. That's what helps, gets us seen, and views are what matter. Okay, now exit 61 out.